Direct indexing is gaining traction, but can it add value for every client? I'm Macaulay Parker, and in today's conversation, Vanguard experts discuss how financial advisors are using direct indexing, when it makes sense, and how it can help you deliver real value. Let's watch.
We've seen this interest of growth, right? We mentioned earlier, Cerulli is projecting 12.3%, faster than ETF growth, which is surprising considering the growth we've seen there in the past decade and a half. What else is driving that interest?
I think there's also an awareness of after-tax returns. Right, clients are expecting their advisors to think more about financial planning and wealth planning. Advisors Alpha, you mentioned how this fits in, and it's no longer just investments. It's hard to beat the markets, as the case for indexing shows. So what is the value proposition of advice? It's probably more going to be around financial planning, tax planning, and wealth planning. This is an awesome tool for an advisor to show their end clients the value they can create if they incorporate it within their program.
Thanks, Fran.
I think this essentially connects a lot of advisors' clients on an emotional level. I mean, there's sort of two main things a client is worried about. Do I have enough money to retire and meet all my goals? And then it's, am I paying too much in taxes? And so for a lot of advisors who have taken extra steps to get even better at planning and even better at investments, this is the next layer of value they can provide.
That's great. You talk about the next step for advisors. Like, how are the advisors you're working with implementing this in client portfolios today?
Yeah, the short answer is thoughtfully. I think this is a situation where you have to look through each of your clients. This is not a let's do this across a whole model, because it's so dependent on that individual client's situation. So the roughest cut of all is to think, okay, who in my practice would benefit from more tax loss harvesting than I'm already giving them today? And that means you got to get a little deeper on financial planning and see over the horizon for that particular family or household. Do they have capital gains that are coming their way? And could we do something, maybe not buy a mutual fund or an ETF like we would have, but utilize the structure that direct indexing offers to invest in the public equity markets and get some tax losses to offset that gain over the horizon? The other big use case is to think through, well, the fact that we can really customize this and do it down to the individual client level, maybe there's a way to make that even more valuable from the client's perspective. Maybe they already have a lot of a single security they own or inherited. Well, we can build an index around that. Maybe they work for a company and there's no more need to buy that extra stock. Maybe they want to disassociate their portfolios from certain activities or religious values or just other things they want to express. You can customize this and do some really creative things to make sure that portfolio meets that client's needs on a lot of different levels.
Be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more advisor-focused insights. And if you want to keep learning, find more webinars at the link below.